One day, someone will touch your life so gently that your nervous system will stop preparing for pain. And the strange part is this: they will not arrive to possess you, control you, or confuse you. They will arrive to remind you what peace feels like. Have you ever felt tired of love that made you question your worth, your beauty, your voice, your place? Then listen carefully, because deep love does not feel like begging, it feels like being finally seen. If these words are touching a hidden part of you, stay with this message until the end, because the love you are preparing to receive may be very different from the love you had to survive. This person will not place you in a corner of uncertainty, waiting for small signs of affection, like a starving soul waiting for crumbs. They will not make you feel as if you must prove your value again and again before they decide whether you deserve their presence. When someone truly sees you as sacred, they do not treat your heart casually. They understand that attention is not a game, silence is not a weapon, and love is not something to be given only when it is convenient. Their energy will feel different because you will not have to chase it. You will not be left wondering whether they care, whether they miss you, whether they are serious, or whether you are only useful when they are lonely. This kind of person will make their intentions clear through behavior, not dramatic words. They will show up with consistency. They will remember what matters to you. They will respect your feelings even when they do not fully understand them. Their love will not feel like a test you are always failing. It will feel like a place where your nervous system can finally exhale. For someone who has been treated like an option before, this may feel unfamiliar, even uncomfortable at first. You may search for the hidden catch because old wounds taught you that love always comes with confusion. But this person will not keep you competing with others, begging for time, or shrinking yourself to fit into their life. They will see the sacred part of you because their perception will go deeper than appearance, mood, or convenience. Many people only notice what benefits them. They see your smile, your loyalty, your warmth, your ability to understand them, but they never pause to ask what it cost you to become this kind. This person will be different. They will sense that behind your calm face there are stories you rarely tell. They will notice the quiet pain you hide behind patience, the tiredness beneath your strength, and the tenderness you still carry even after life gave you every reason to become cold. To be treated as sacred does not mean being placed on a perfect pedestal. It means being handled with awareness. They will not mock your sensitivity. They will not use your openness against you. They will not rush into the private rooms of your soul just because they are curious. Instead, they will approach you with reverence, as if your trust is not something to win quickly, but something to protect slowly. This kind of love sees what others overlooked. It sees the child in you that wanted safety, the adult in you that learned survival, and the hidden self in you that still hopes to be loved without fear. Their presence will make you feel recognized in a way that words cannot fully explain. You will not feel reduced to your body, your usefulness, or your availability. You will feel seen as a whole being with history, depth, wounds, beauty, silence, contradictions, and light. Their love will feel calm, not chaotic, because it will not awaken the wounded part of you that is always waiting for rejection. You have known the kind of connection that makes your heart race, but not from joy. It races because you are unsure, because their words and actions do not match, because one day they pull you close and the next day they disappear into emotional distance. That is not depth, that is disturbance wearing the mask of passion. Real deep love does not keep your soul begging for clarity. It brings a quiet steadiness that your body can recognize before your mind fully trusts it. At first, this calm may confuse you. You may wonder why there is no constant drama, no emotional chase, no fear of being replaced, no need to overthink every message. But this is where healing begins. When love is healthy, it does not force you to abandon yourself just to keep someone near. It does not demand that you become smaller, quieter, easier, or less emotional. It allows you to exist without punishment. This person will not use distance to control you. They will not turn affection into a reward and silence into a sentence. Their presence will feel like warm light entering a room that has been closed for too long. You will begin to understand that peace is not boring. Peace is what love feels like when it no longer has to fight for survival. Their consistency will teach your nervous system that you are safe, wanted, and chosen without needing to bleed for proof. They will respect your boundaries because they will understand that your limits are not rejection, they are protection. Only immature love becomes offended when you say no, when you need time, when you ask for honesty, or when you refuse to abandon yourself for someone else's comfort. This person will not see your boundaries as a challenge to conquer. They will see them as a map of how to love you properly. They will not force their way into places inside you that are still healing. They will not rush your trust, demand your softness, or punish your silence. When someone treats you as sacred, they do not treat access to you as a right. They earn it through patience, respect, and emotional maturity. They will listen when you explain what hurts you. They will care about what makes you feel safe. They will not call you difficult for having standards, and they will not make you feel guilty for needing peace. In their presence, you will learn that love does not require self-betrayal. This may feel strange if you have known people who only respected you when you were easy to control. You may be used to explaining yourself too much, apologizing for your needs, or hiding your discomfort just to keep the connection alive. But this person will not need you to shrink. They will honor the doors you open and the doors you keep closed. Their love will not invade you, it will meet you with care, waiting for permission instead of demanding possession. They will help you trust love again, not by making grand promises, but by becoming steady enough that your heart slowly stops preparing for disappointment. When you have been hurt before, trust does not return because someone says, "Believe me." Trust returns when their actions keep meeting their words again and again. This person will understand that your guardedness is not coldness, it is history. It is the memory of times when you opened your heart and someone entered carelessly. They will not shame you for needing time. They will not demand instant vulnerability. They will let safety grow naturally. Their patience will become a quiet medicine. They will show up when they say they will. They will speak honestly instead of leaving you trapped in guessing. They will repair misunderstandings instead of disappearing behind pride. Slowly, you will notice that you are no longer waiting for the sudden change, the emotional withdrawal, the hidden betrayal, or the moment love becomes punishment. Your body will begin to soften before your mind fully understands why. This is how deep love heals. Not by erasing your past, but by giving your soul a new experience, a different pattern, a different ending. They will not ask you to forget what happened to you. They will simply become living proof that what happened before is not the only version of love available to you. They will love the real you, not the polished mask you wear when you are afraid of being too much. Many people fall in love with an image. They love the version of you that smiles on command, understands everything, asks for little, gives too much, and hides the storm inside. But this person will not need you to perform emotional perfection to remain worthy in their eyes. They will not only love you when you are soft, beautiful, agreeable, and easy to understand. They will also care for the parts of you that are tired, uncertain, quiet, intense, or still healing. This kind of love does not demand that you edit your soul before entering the room. It allows you to breathe without pretending. You will not have to hide your depths because they are shallow. You will not have to silence your feelings because they are uncomfortable with truth. You will not have to become smaller just to keep the connection peaceful. They will make space for your complexity without making you feel guilty for having it. And this will feel powerful because perhaps for a long time you believed love had to be earned through performance. You thought you had to be useful, attractive, calm, forgiving, and endlessly available. But this person will show you something different. They will not love a role you are playing, they will love the human being beneath it all, the one who has survived, softened, broken, rebuilt, doubted, hoped, and still carries light. Their love will awaken your inner worth because it will not ask you to forget yourself in order to be chosen. Some people enter your life and slowly train you to doubt your own value. You begin to measure your beauty by their attention, your peace by their mood, your importance by how quickly they reply, and your future by how much space they allow you to occupy. But this person will not make you smaller. Their presence will remind you of the dignity you carried before pain taught you to question it. They will not become the source of your worth. They will become a mirror that reflects it back to you. Through their respect, you will remember that you were never too deep, too sensitive, too complicated, or too difficult to love. You were simply offering your heart to people who did not have the depth to hold it. This realization will not make you arrogant. It will make you grounded. You will stop begging for places where your soul has to crawl. This is the quiet transformation of deep love. You begin to speak with more honesty. You begin to walk away from confusion faster. You begin to choose peace without apologizing for it. Their love will not rescue you from yourself. It will call you back to yourself. It will awaken the part of you that knows love should not cost your self-respect, your voice, your softness, or your inner light. You must be ready to receive it, because deep love can feel unfamiliar when your heart has been trained by disappointment. Sometimes the problem is not that love is absent. Sometimes the problem is that when peaceful love finally appears, the wounded part of you does not recognize it. It searches for danger. It questions the kindness. It waits for the mask to fall. It wonders why this person is patient, why they are consistent, why they are not using affection as control. Pain can make chaos feel normal and peace feel suspicious. This is where your inner work matters. You cannot ask for sacred love while still believing you are unworthy of being chosen without struggle. You cannot receive gentleness while secretly expecting abandonment at every corner. You cannot allow someone to hold your heart if you keep pulling it back every time they come close with honest intentions. Their love may be real, but you must also become available to it. Being ready does not mean being perfectly healed. It means being brave enough to stop punishing the present for what the past did to you. It means allowing someone safe to approach without making them pay for the wounds left by someone careless. This person may come with patience, loyalty, tenderness, and emotional truth, but you must learn not to run from what you once prayed for. Deep love will not only ask whether they are ready to love you, it will also ask whether you are ready to stop surviving and finally receive. So when this person enters your life, do not expect them to arrive like the old ones did. Do not expect confusion, mixed signals, emotional games, or the heavy feeling of having to prove your worth. This love will feel different because it will not come to consume you. It will come to recognize you. It will not force your heart open. It will stand gently at the door and wait until your soul feels safe enough to let it in. You have known love that made you question yourself. You have known connections that awakened fear instead of peace. You have known people who wanted your warmth but did not know how to protect it. But this person will not treat your heart like something ordinary. They will understand that you are not a passing moment, not a temporary comfort, not a body to possess, and not an option to keep waiting in the shadows. They will see the sacredness in your depths, your silence, your wounds, your tenderness, and your strengths. And perhaps the greatest lesson is this: deep love does not always arrive with thunder. Sometimes it comes quietly, steadily, without drama, without pressure, without forcing itself into your life. It comes as peace. It comes as patience. It comes as a presence that teaches your nervous system that love does not have to hurt to be real, but you must be willing to receive it. Do not let old pain convince you that calm love is too simple, too strange, or too good to be true. Do not run from the very tenderness your soul has been asking for. When someone finally treats you like sacred, allow yourself to believe that this time love has not come to wound you, it has come to honor you.